Florentina Perez, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Why, uh, why adding fuel to the fire? This year for Real Madrid has been one of those crazy years. Not as just a Real Madrid fan, but like as a football fan overall. Like the worst that we have seen, or the best this has come close to, is like Barry losing their club, um, Spurs this season as well. I think that's a little bit more drastic, but it's up there because let's break it down. I think in 2024 when we beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0. Yeah, with Carvajal and Vinicius scored in the final. Yeah. And it was Tony Cruz who assisted Danny Carvajal, and it was Jude who assists Vinny. Yeah. So that was Jude first year, and that was like his breakout year. And then after we win the double, because we won the La Liga and we won Champions League, and that time Girona was doing a madness, and then we won the double, and then it was kind of historic for Jude because Jude is winning the Champions League against his former team, and then has to play in. That was a lot of German matches because we had Leipzig in the quarters or 16, I think, and then Brandia saved us, and then we played Bayern Munich, and then Hosulu saved us as well. So it was, and then going back to England where Jude is from, so that year was like Jude's love story. That was a perfect match made in heaven season for Jude. And then a couple years later, yeah, what I realized, and then actually after that, we were like getting, and Mbappe came out, and then Hendrick came out, and then every Real Madrid, everyone was fearing us, like, oh my god, the attack or whatever. And I remember saying like, what at the time when Mbappe news came that he's coming to Real Madrid, I was saying to myself like, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? So I was saying to myself, say, hey, Jude coming, let's go. I mean, Mbappe's coming, let's go. The worst that can happen is a 14-15 season where we play beautiful football and we score a lot of goals with no trophies. Because I was skeptic about Mbappe. I'm just like, okay, Mbappe is not performing. We just take him off, and we just have that three of Mbappe, of Vinny, Hendrick, and Rodrigo. That was the idea. So I'm like, okay, even if, which I doubt it, even if Mbappe, again, this is Mbappe after 22 World Cup final, by the way. So even if him did not cut it, we have Hendrick on the bench. And even if he or Hendrick wasn't able to give us the important goals, that's very important, the important goals we needed to like get over to the top and get, the crucial crunch times, we still have Jude, we still have Rodrigo, and we still have Vinny. We are getting more. So it's not like we're taking away. But of course, the only takeaway going into the 24-25 season was Tony Cruz. And I see a lot of people saying Tony Cruz was so important. As much as he was important, I think a lot of the reasons why, bear in mind, he was the one that dropped deep and then control tempo from deep. And I think you take out that, you take out control of the game. That's true. But I think our issues are way beyond Tony Kroos. Tony Kroos leaving played a major part in us not playing well. But man, it's more than just that because after seeing everything, you're like, wow. Luka Modric leaving was a mistake. Luka Modric shouldn't have left. And I think that Luka Modric but didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave because he's doing a madness in Syria. And I promise you, if Luka Modric was still there at inside the dressing room, Valverde and AT wouldn't have fought. They wouldn't have. They wouldn't have. The foolishness, people see the lineup and be like, "Oh, I'm not in the lineup," and the news was so groundbreaking. It injured Mbappe. Like Mbappe was just injured. We didn't even know what kind of injury. He just said muscle injury. Like, okay, we just want to assume it's a thigh or the calf muscle. Like he just got injured moments after realizing he wasn't in the lineup. Like there's no specifications of what injury he got. And I'm just like, all this, and I'm like, Barcelona winning La Liga in your face. And it's just like problem after problem after problem. Tony Kroos wouldn't solve all that. Toni Kroos was there in 1819, by the way, guys. In 1819, the horrific season, Thibaut Courtois first season, the horrific season, went out to the Champions League to Ajax. Toni Kroos was there. Luka Modric was there. Benzema was there. And we had a bad season. And I think we went trophyless like in the season. I think we won. No, we lost the Super Cup to Atletico Madrid. I don't remember, but I know we lost the Super Cup. I know that. So we didn't even win the Super Cup in that season. Toni Kroos was still there. Like I'm not saying that he caused. I'm just saying that just because Toni Kroos is available or in the club doesn't mean he is like bad season proof. He had half bad seasons, two to be exact. Still, and I'm just saying like, how did it come to this? We were like the best team of all time, according to the hyperbolic fans on Twitter. No, we're just like the captain, the the captain fighting, the captain. Okay, imagine this. Would Sergio Ramos send Casemiro? Well, no, it would have been Casemiro send Ramos to the hospital. Would Sergio Ramos fight his teammates, like physical? No. Would Bruno Fernandes? No. Harry Maguire? No. Ruben Diaz? No. Bernardo Silva? Hell no. Martin Odegaard? No. Physical altercation and get injured. Like there's no Andres Iniesta? No. John Terry? If John Terry is in a fight, he's not going to hospital. Imagine you fight your own teammate as a captain and you got sent to the hospital. No. Imagine you as a captain fought your own teammate and you got sent to the hospital. Bro. And then you have Vinny doing the 15. I'm like, yo, if Vinny, I used to be a huge fan of Vinny, right? I used to be a huge fan of Vinny. But ever since Vinny like kind of dropped off after that, that Ballon d'Or shit. Ever since that, it's like what? It doesn't even matter anymore, bro, because it's like he just fell off. Like no Ballon d'Or, there's no reason to play. Just like Mbappe, if it's not France, he's not going to play. All that, it doesn't really matter. It's like he's no longer my favorite player. And then he's doing the number 15. If he did like 36, listen, we're playing La Liga, right? Let me picture this for you. We're playing La Liga, right? We're playing La Liga, and this is a match that if Barcelona win at the Camp Nou, Barcelona wins the competition in La Liga. Let me specify La Liga, right? And he's putting up 15, the number 1 5. And it's like wrong competition, bro. If you said 36, like the amount of the La Ligas we actually have, because I believe we have 36, they have 28, 29. We still have more La Ligas than them, bro. Like, show 36. Show, like, bro, like when he put up 1 5, I'm like, bro, the wrong competition, bro. Vinny shouldn't have put 1 5 because it's not even the wrong competition, bro. 36 La Ligas, that would have made way more sense. Way more sense. And I'm just like, it's so embarrassing, bro. It's so embarrassing. And then when them celebrating where our players are off the pitch. Liverpool lost to us in 2018, and Liverpool stayed and watched us celebrate. And then after all that music, trophyless season, teammates fighting, nobody's no chemistry, whatever. And then after all that, no, just to hear Florentina Perez is like, yeah, emergency meeting. Guys, I am him. And he's like, you look at Perez, he's like, you're such an attention seeker. Like I look at Perez, I'm like, yo, he's such an attention seeker, bro. I swear. Because it's like he is sorry about that. He is like all these players are getting attention. I want to be a part of the drama too. What in the press conference? What did he solve? What in the the press conference did did he solve? What issue did he solve? The only thing he solved, he protected his players. I give him that. He only protected his players, bro. He's like, I come here with the T. Who is from ABC? What did you say to me? Bro, like, come on, man. Like, get a grip. Like, have some cojones, bro. Address what needs to be addressed, bro. My God. Like, not doing the press conference was better than not than doing the actual press conference if you went and did that. And I'm just like, bro. And I'm just like, bro. What's next? We'll find out.